it's the Vikings who are out on top. Justin Jefferson with 3 touchdown receptions.
All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Saints offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. Eddie has been in control of this offense. Want to run you through some of the action from earlier on. You've got the 2 touchdown passes, over 200 passing yards. He has been excellent all game long. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Catch made, right side. It's Johnson.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end.
This will be a Saints first down. He'll take this up to the 38-yard line.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Looking to throw here on 2nd and 10. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. He'll drop to throw. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
The Saints lining up in punt formation as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And he'll be brought down. Short return, and they'll take over there. The visitors' offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. He'll let this go for Pickens. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. On 2nd down, a run with Harris. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
A high throw there, but a nice job to go up and get it. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. Steelers getting ready to put this one away. And he is going backwards. Good coverage there to make sure he did not get free. The home team's offense ready to see what they can do. As we look back at some of the highlights of this one, you'll see a lot of them, Greg, coming from the passing game. They've done a nice job picking the defense apart.
Yeah, and I think that's the right way to say it. It hasn't necessarily been just a bunch of deep shots, a bunch of explosives. It's been more methodical. It's been precise. They've really been all over their execution, and this is about as close to a complete performance as you're going to see from any offense throughout the course of this season.
Back to throw. There's that man again. Another catch. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
And the Saints, first down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That's going to be intercepted. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
And while he's still a rookie and he's going to have his ups and downs, this is the player they thought they were getting when they selected him in this previous year's draft. I mean, he looked almost like a savvy veteran there, baiting that quarterback into that throw. He had great anticipation. He was on time in his drive, and then he plucks that ball out of the air, and he almost looks like a wide receiver.
The visitors' offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They can get back into this quickly now. Very short field ahead. It is 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
And he continues to carry the ball well. Another nice one here. But as they find themselves continuing to trail here in the second half, the opposing team's defense is not really concerned about the run game. They need to find a way to use the pass to get the lead and then go back to this run game.
And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Najee Harris. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
That's a heck of a run right there. And I can't tell you, Mike, how many running backs coaches I've heard over the years say, your responsibility with the ball is to make the first guy miss. We can't block everybody on the field. That's the role of a good running back, and you see it here. All it takes is one missed tackle to get this guy in space, and he's able to do the rest with his legs and take it all the way.
Steelers 17.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The home team's offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now they're trying to keep it going. Oh, no chance to get rid of that one. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
So after surrendering their 6th sack of the game, I looked down on the sideline, Mike, and found their offensive line coach. He grabbed his headset, removed it, and he slammed it on the ground. And truthfully, I don't blame him. His unit has been getting worked up front all day in pass protection. And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs. This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
A fair catch called and taken right at the 30-yard line. The visitors' offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And you have to imagine the defense is saying, how do we stop this guy? He has run roughshod through him to this point in the 3rd quarter. And this is going to be a Steelers first down as he gets this up past the 40-yard line.
The ability to be effective on 1st down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert. Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. A tough spot here. Third and long. From the shotgun, it's Fields.
And that's a great job defensively here on third down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the first down.
So the Steelers ready to kick this one skyward, as he'll punch it away for the fourth time today. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. The home team's offense ready to take over once more. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2. A run with Gainwell. And he's going to have a first down. Tackle made up at the 33-yard line.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass. You can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. They'll look to throw. This throw left side, taken in by Johnson. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down. Here's Gainwell. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down. Brings up 2nd and 9. He'll look to throw. In trouble, and down he goes.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And that is incomplete.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and let's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
To return, it's Shaheed. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. This offense ready for their next possession, led by their running back. Set to go now on 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's Harris. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Here's a 2nd and 9. That's Washington, the man in motion. They run it over center with Harris. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up third down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. Big play coming up. This is third down. Working out of the gun, it's Fields. He'll try to run for it. Good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a first down.
Having a quarterback with this ability to run is such an X factor in today's NFL. It's an element of their offense that you have to be prepared for on every single play. Here we see it on third down. Starts out as a pass. Nowhere to go with the ball. He tucks it, turns into a runner. Picks up the first down.
On the give, it's Harris. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. 2nd and 7. Another run here with Harris. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up third down. Now Fields. Open man is Shaheed. That's complete.
Critical third down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the fourth quarter. They got to go down and score, and they got to score fast.
A run. Here's Harris. Not much happening there. Just a short gain. Here's 2nd and 9. Gives up the middle to Harris. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. Fields from the gun on third down.
The defenders knew a pass was coming. They had their ears pinned back here on third down, but they initially allowed him to escape the pocket and make a break for it, but give them credit. They recognized the scramble quickly, rallied to the ball, stopped him short of the first down.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down. They'll go, and it's Harris. First down and more inside the 20. And they'll finally run him down, but not before he takes it inside the 15. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And the Steelers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll try to run this one in. Good blocking, and he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. A huge touchdown there in the fourth quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball game.
The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the fourth quarter. All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? Now an opening past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. The Saints offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
At the 34-yard line.
Taken in right side by the tight end Johnson. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Tough to bring down, and somehow he manages to get 4 yards out of that. Wow, an important one coming here. Tie game, late, and this is 3rd down. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. And now the punting unit will come on. Important punt here in this tie game late. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. Here comes the Pittsburgh offense now, heading back onto the field. We're all even. 4th quarter, so every drive so important at this stage. And they'll start with 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground, and it's Harris. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. He's going to lose a yard.
With how fast they were all over that play, you almost wonder, Mike, was there a pre-snap tell? Did they know that play was coming? Because I'll tell you, that defense was on it from the start.
Up the sideline to the 40. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 33 yards.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. The next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
They'll give it to Harris again. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7. 2nd down and 3. To throw is Fields. This one complete to Washington. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7. Fields now. Quick throw out wide. It's caught. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Here comes Harris on the toss to the right. And you'll get them 5 yards closer, but now 3rd down coming up. Fields. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
You can tell the quarterback has built a lot of confidence in his ability to make plays today with his feet. The defense has had a hard time keeping him in check, and this time, much better job in pursuit. Even though he was able to get outside the pocket, they were able to chase him down and bring him down for a sack. And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the 4th quarter.
The return starts from the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Now, out comes the New Orleans offense. They're ready to take over once again. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. Now a short one caught by the tight end Johnson. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. They'll drop to throw. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And he's out of bounds with the 1st down. So they get a new set of downs, and just as importantly, stop the clock. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. Oh, he can't get rid of it, and he's taken down. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Donovan Wilson. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
This offense and their running back heading back on the field. They've got the lead, and they'll set forth trying to build on it, and they're going to do that with excellent field position. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Now it's Harris. He'll work his way only to the 23. Saints going to use their 2nd timeout, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. A give, and here comes Harris. And he'll work this into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line, taken down after a gain of 5. Throwing is Fields. And that is incomplete.
They went for it all on that one and just a little bit off. Ball winds up hitting the ground. They've got to move forward. The opportunities are out there. Better execution, better location, and they got some big plays in their future.
And this one, right down the middle. It's good. A big 3 points as they extend their 4th quarter lead.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Saints offense about ready to take over once more. The deficit, 6 points. A touchdown here would be mighty nice for the offense. See what they can do on this drive. 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. This one on target for Johnson.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but 1st down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
Now they'll set up to throw. That is hard down the field. He's got it. What about that? Out of bounds, all the way down inside the 15. It's a big play when they needed it the most. It's a gain of 49.
Some teams just have a stronger appetite for being willing to go for 4th down tries, even on their side of the field, Mike, and we're seeing it so much more often. The days of just punting the ball back and forth and saying, hey, we're going to play good defense. Remember, the better your defense, that doesn't mean you should punt. The better your defense, the more chances you should take on offense.
They'll try again here. It's 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw again. And this is going to be a touchdown. A game-tying TD here in the final minute.
Well, there's still some time remaining, but what a sequence of events here, Mike. I mean, late in the game, they get the touchdown that they needed to tie it, and now they can take the lead with the extra point.
So, not home yet. Still a critical extra point here to break the tie. A critical extra point is up and good. They have taken a 1-point lead here in the late stages of this one. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This one taken at the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Steelers offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. The deficit is 1 as they'll search now for that go-ahead score. First down. Fields. He'll take a shot. Looking for Wilson. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. On 1st and 10, Fields. To the right side here, pass is caught. And he gets marked out of bounds, but inside the 5-yard line. First time they've looked his way all game long. But he comes through with the grab and a first down. They put Wilson in motion. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
This game has certainly not been for the faint of heart, Mike. I mean, we've been riding the ups and downs the entire time, but what a job by this offense. Game on the line to...
Oh, the pressure too much. He goes down.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this 2-point try, but execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's deep for Olave. That's going to be incomplete, so no help there. And we're likely down to a final snap. Another try, 2nd and 10. Here we go. One final play. He's going to look downfield once again. And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute, and they're going to get out of here with a victory. So this one, a win for the visiting Steelers. They get the victory here, away from home, to run their early season record to 2-0. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olsen and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.